The Petropavlovsk Resolution. The 15-point resolution approved by meetings of revolutionary sailors aboard the Petropavlovsk and Sevastopol battleships on the 28th of February 1921, following Bolshevik repression of strikes in Petrograd. It marked the start of the Kronstadt revolt. Having heard the report of the representatives sent by the General Meeting of Ships' Crews to Petrograd to investigate the situation there, we resolve: 1. In view of the fact that the present Soviets do not express the will of the workers and peasants, immediately to hold new elections by secret ballot with freedom to carry on agitation beforehand for all workers and peasants. 2. To give freedom of speech and press to workers and peasants, to anarchist and left socialist parties. 3. To secure freedom of assembly for trade unions and peasant organizations. 4. To call a non-party conference of the workers, Red Army soldiers and sailors of Petrograd, Kronstadt, and Petrograd province no later than the 10th of March, 1921. 5. To liberate all political prisoners of socialist parties, as well as all workers, peasants, soldiers, and sailors imprisoned in connection with the labor and peasant movements. 6. To elect a commission to review the cases of those being held in prisons and concentration camps. 7. To abolish all political departments, since no party should be given special privileges in propagation of its ideas or receive the financial support of the state for such purposes. Instead, cultural and educational commissions should be established, locally elected, and financed by the state. 8. To remove all roadblock detachments immediately, which were armed squads which confiscated food that was illegally purchased from the peasantry. 9. To equalize the rations of all working people, with the exception of those employed in trades detrimental to health. 10. To abolish the communist fighting detachments in all branches of the army, as well as communist guards kept on duty in factories and mills. Should such guards or detachments be found necessary, they are to be appointed in the army from the ranks and in the factories and mills at the discretion of the workers. 11. To give peasants full freedom of action in regard to the land and also the right to keep cattle, on condition that the peasants manage their own means, that is, without employing hired labor. 12. To request all branches of the army, as well as our comrades, the military cadets, to endorse our resolution. 13. To demand that the press give all our resolutions wide publicity. 14. To appoint an itinerant bureau of control. 15. To permit free handicrafts production by one's own labor. Signed, Petrochenko, chairman of the squadron meeting, and Perepelkin, secretary.